What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be doing the Magic 8 Ball project using Python. So the Magic 8 Ball is a popular toy developed in the 1950s for fortune telling or advice seeking. So we're going to write a magic8.py Python program that can answer any yes or no question with a different fortune each time it executes. We'll be using the following 9 possible answers for our 8 ball. Yes, definitely. It is incredibly so, without a doubt. Reply hazy, try again, ask later, ask again later. Better not tell you now. My sources say no. The outlook is not so good. Very doubtful. Now, the output of the program will be the following format. So it's a name, asks, then question, and then Magic 8 Balls answer. For example, Joe asks, "Is this real life?" Magic 8 Balls answer, "Better not tell you now." Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, in the Magic 8.py, declare a variable called name and assign it to the name of the person who will be asking the 8 ball. So name equals, say, Bob. Okay, cool. Now declare a variable called question and assign it to a yes or no question you'd like to ask the 8 ball. Question. And in a bit, I'll make this more intuitive. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna do it right now. So name equals input. What is your name? Inputs. What is your question? Okay, so what is your name? And then what is your question? And then, yeah, we did it. What is your yes or no question? Yeah. And then we want to store the answer of our 8 ball in answer. So answer equals, for now, just assign it to a empty string. Cool. All right. And then we can do, in order for the answer to be different each time we run the program, we will utilize randomly generated values. Now, this is something new, but don't worry, we will try to explain this topic thoroughly and also supply the code. Okay, so in Python, we can use the .randint function from the random module to generate a random number from a range. But first, let's import this module so we can use its function. So add this line on the very top. So we'll do import random. Okay. Next, we'll create a variable to store the randomly generated value. So declare a variable called random number. And we're gonna call it random.randint and then 1 through 9, which will generate a random number between 1 through 9 inclusive, right? So next, add a print statement that outputs the value of the random number and run the program several times to ensure that the random numbers are being generated as so. So random number. Let's see. End of line when reading a long code. Okay, let me see. Let me go to the very front. For some reason. Okay, but you haven't assigned it to a variable. Looks like to get the name, for now you can just declare and assign it to a variable. How can you use the input function to accomplish this? Returns a string, so you may need to perform an action on the result to store the name. How about an example? Yeah, let's get an example for this one. So think about how you can yeah, name equals Joe, but I want this. I want this to show me what the name is generating here. Let's see. Okay, file, module. This is very odd. Something we may need to do at that point is perhaps ask ChatGPT what's going on. So okay, let's see. Okay, so this is just a trick, like for everyone out there who's trying to write program and you get stuck like this. Just do this. Paste a line of code. Say, I am getting an E of F error from this line. How do I fix it? And you end the file. Here's my inputs. Make sure there's your name. Perhaps we can just ignore that maybe. Yeah, let's go ahead and ignore that. Alright, I was trying to be fancy, but we'll come back to this later. And then the question is, will it rain tomorrow? Okay, 5, we get 9, 5, 4, 9, 6, 9, 9. Okay, randomly generating numbers, cool. Next, we'll create a variable to store the randomly generated value. Okay. Yeah, okay. Once we've done this, we just comment it out. Cool. And then now that we've declared all the variables needed, it's time to implement the core logic of our program. For this section, we'll be utilizing control flow using the if, else if, or else statement to assign two different answers for each randomly generated value. Now, write an if statement where if the random number is equal to 1, answer is assigned to the phrase. Okay. So if random number equals 1, answer equals, yes, definitely. Okay, cool. And then write an else if statement after the if statement where random number is equal to 2. Answer is assigned the phrase it is decidedly so. Then continue writing else if statements for each of the remaining phrases for the values 3 to 9. Recall that the 9 possible answers are this. Okay. So yeah, okay. So we'll do elif random number is equals 2, answer equals this, and then we just keep taking that. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we're at 3, 4, and this is 5, this is 6, this is 7, this is 8, and this is 9. And then we literally just plug it in. And this is 4, this is 5, 6, this is 7, it's 8, and this is 9. Perfect. Alright, done with this one. Next, following the if and then else if statements, add an else. Okay, else. Set the answer to the string error. Okay. Lost connection. Okay, we're back. And then now set, let's say, a program in action. Write a print statement that outputs the asker's name and their question. Should be in the following. Okay. So do print the name plus asks plus question. Bob asks, will it rain tomorrow? Okay, cool. And then write a second print statements like so. So the print plus answer. My sources say no. Outlook is not so good. Cool. Great job. You have successfully utilized your knowledge of conditionals and previous fundamental Python concepts to create a program that generates different fortunes. Run your program several times and yeah, works properly. Okay, let's try implementing the following features. So far, Magic 8 Balls provides 9 possible fortunes. Try to add a few more possibles. To do that, we just add more else if statements. Cool. And then what if the user does not provide a name, such as the value of name is an empty string? If the string is empty, the output will look like the following. As you can see, the output can use some improvement. So we can address this by printing out just a question, such as like this. Okay, makes sense. So if it's just an empty string, we can just do that. And then what if the question string is empty? Yeah, okay, makes sense. And then don't forget to check off everything. And yeah, we can also take a look at this one real quick. That's one of the ones they have right here. Let's see. Question Joe. Yeah, that's right about how we did it as well. So yeah, that is gonna end it right here. That was the Magic 8 Ball project. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, check out the first link in the description. It's a free guide on how I got my internships. Hopefully it helps you as well. With that being said, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one.